Perfect. All right, Daniel, take it away.
Am I able to control it?
No, you're gonna have to tell me. I'm gonna control it.
Okay. Anyway, I just want to, the main thing is take notes, like I was saying. And second thing is, study your notes. Go over it and over it and over it. That's how you learn in the business. Okay. And I'd like to welcome all of the group of Dimla. She's one of the top people in the business. The Vietnamese team, by the way, uh, is one of the top producing teams in Enagic. All right. Just for all the people, they produce thousands of sales monthly, thousands. Okay. So what I want to do is show you a little bit, just in case you want to learn a little bit more, or um, maybe you're not doing quite like you want to. Okay, I'm going to give you an exercise in the end that will help you out a lot. All right. So, first of all, let's go to the next slide. Okay, what do you want from your business? In other words, why are you doing this? All right. You have to have a why. Go ahead and put on the whole slide, Mickey. Right there. Okay. You got to have some targets. What do you want in this business? When I came into the business, we had a target income. I didn't come in, I knew what I wanted to earn. I knew the potential was there because I saw a lot of people earning that kind of income. All right. So you have to have a financial goal instead of, oh, I'll see what will happen. Okay. And then let me tell you the least important thing there, least important, okay, is the position you want. Because the financial, the material, and the personal reasons are important. The position will come automatically. It'll be like this new accelerator plan they have for Enagic right now, right? What they're doing is, they're making the position you want a little bit faster. But what you want here is to build a business. Okay, we're going to be talking about that. Make your goals realistic. All right, next slide, all of it. Next, what business are we in? Okay, I want to tell you guys something. You are not in the recruiting business. If you're in business for yourself, you're not in the recruiting business. Okay, you're in direct sales and marketing arena. You happen to be connected with a big company that produces, phenomenal products. And you're an independent distributor. So you're in business for yourself. But mainly, we're in the people business. All right. I know the technology, you can get people, right, through social media, but you're still in the relationship business. Learn the business, okay? Fine tune your communication skills, you know, and then sell yourself on the business. Sell yourself that this is it, this is the one. All right. Next slide. Okay, you guys know what we do in Enagic, right? Very simple. You share the products. You give away water. Some of you do that, some of you don't. Okay? But I suggest, see, if you're not sharing the products, there's no way. That's the first step. That's the foundation of a business, right? You sell a product. Every business has a service or a product. We share opportunity, right? Now that allows you to multiply your income. And then we get people to events that allows you to connect your organization a little bit stronger. That's the bonding cement, the events. Okay. And then fourth, if you're going to be a high top, top leader, top producer, you need to learn how to duplicate. And that makes it easy because of the systems that Enagic and EWS along with THL has produced. Go ahead to the whole slide, all of it. There you go. Yeah, everything we do, you got to, here, there's the skills you need right there. You need to be skilled in those areas. You got to know how to sell the product. And the best way to sell the product is to share it, right? Then the next thing you have to do is you have to share, you have to learn how to recruit. That takes a little bit more. All right. Third, you got to learn the skill to promote events so you can get your people there. There's the skills you need to succeed in this business. And then the fourth part, uh, to create leaders, you need to be able to duplicate. Boy, I'm getting a lot of text here. Wow, unbelievable. Anyway, cool. Okay, that's good. All right. Anyway, let's go to the next one. How long does it take to reach 6A? Okay. The average time frame is 12 to 24 months if you're doing the business correctly. All right? Not ranking up. You know, the ranks are great. I'm going to tell you this. Being a 6A whatever is great. It's great for your ego, okay? For you to say it. But if you're a general with no army, what does that mean? That means nothing.
You're broke.
Okay, that's why people leave the business. I want to make one thing clear. If you're not making money, you're going to go somewhere else. You're going to search a different avenue. So, you have to be able to do the business correctly instead of going after the five-star general right away. Now moving up allows you to make more money as you're building your business. That's what it allows you to do. Okay. With this ×8 program they have, it allows you to multiply your income as you're building your empire. All right. Fast track, less than 12 months. Hyperdrive, less than 6 months. If you can go to 6A in less than 6 months in this business, wow, that puts you in the top income category of the company. But you still have to produce to get that top income benefit. All right. Somebody asked me one time, how about average people? How long does it take them to go to 6A? Average people won't make it. They never go to 6A. You can be an average person. You can be an average, cook. You can be an average accountant. You can be an average whatever. But you have to have above average mentality, above average goals from the normal, from the average. You have to have above average ambition from the average. Everything it takes to make it to success, you have to be one gear up. Okay? So, and then the next one. Oh, there you go. What's the most important areas of my business? You're the most important. You control the key. You can do it or you can't, right? It's up to you. Your attitude, your daily actions, right? Your willingness to learn. See, a lot of people don't make this serious. And then you have to be patient. We all have the same tools. Let me ask you something. Why are some people succeeding and some people not? We all have the same exact tools, identical. It's the people, all right? It's your ambition. It's your drive. It's what you're made of. You know what I mean? It's whether you're up here or down here, right? I mean, God created you to be up here, but it's up to you to make yourself up there. Some people don't. The emotional ride, every time there's a down, the highs, the lows, the emotional ride is hard here. Believe it or not, it's exhilarating, right? You're out of breath sometimes, right? And then the time and training, that's what you need. Patience and persistence and a long range goal with real business approach. And I'm going to give you an exercise at the end of this that'll help you. You've never heard of it, I know, because we don't teach it outside. So go to the next one. Can you do this business successfully? Here, I'm going to ask you 6 questions. Do you see the potential? Right? Do you see the potential? Everybody sees the potential, right? You can see it all around you. The potential is there. You know, Enagic is a billion-dollar company, and 70% of that goes out in commissions. So where's that going? That's going to all the people that believe in the potential and saw it, right? Do you see the potential in yourself? Those are 2 different questions. You know, I see potential in boxing. I watch boxing. Have you ever watched it? Those people make $5 million, 10 million. You know, Pacquiao makes like 30 million a fight. I see the potential. I don't see the potential for me. You know what I mean? I'm too skinny, I'm too old, and I'm too scared. Right now, what if I get in the ring? Even if I see the potential, I'm gonna get killed. Right? Do you see the potential in yourself? Do you have what it takes to make it in business? Right? Are you willing to learn, sell, and work? You got to be. This is not, you know, sign a piece of paper and money comes down from the ceiling. It doesn't happen that way. If you're gonna create a real money, you gotta learn, you gotta sell, and you gotta work. Okay, but it's worth it. Do you have a true desire to create the lifestyle you want, whatever it is? You know what I mean? Whatever it is, whatever lifestyle you want. So, you know, next one. First lesson, treat it like a business. You know, your own business. Some people treat this like a sales job. Treat this like a business, right? Be patient in the business. Get educated, all right? Put the first 5 years all out massive action in a business. See, there'll be positives and negatives. In other words, if you opened up a restaurant, you're going to burn hamburgers sometimes, right? Sometimes you're going to have irate customers who no matter what, you can't please them, right? There's going to be downs and ups in every business. Understand that and learn to do the basics. Really commit. If you commit, you're a human being, okay? You can make anything happen. You know, if you're put in any situation, you will adapt. You know, you're like a chameleon. You can adapt to anything. You need to adapt to an entrepreneurial mind, you know, who doesn't worry about money, who doesn't worry about, you know, they have a lifestyle that's incredible. Next one. Second lesson, develop a forward mode, no retreat mentality. You know, in other words, don't quit. You know, hey, anything is allowed in this business. Let me tell you, okay? Anything, you can do good stuff, you can do bad stuff, you can do sneaky stuff, you can, you know, move yourself up as fast as possible, whatever. You can do anything. There's one thing not allowed: quitting. That's not in the you know, you're in a car without that button. You can't do that. You know, it's like you're trying to go in a car and you're trying to press a machine gun button because you don't like the person in front of you. You can't do that. Why? That's not an option. In this business, if you're going to commit, that's not an option. It doesn't, there's no, that's not a choice. Okay? Understand the rewards. If you're not doing it for you, do it for your family. You know, commit like a real business. Be active, productive, and connected, and become independent using a system. And that system right there that I'm showing you, that's the best in the industry. Phenomenal. And it's free. Learn how to use that. They have that they're moving it to every language. You know, they're moving it to, like, you know, French, and they might have that already. Italian. You know, right now. Somebody's working to put all of it into Vietnamese. So use that system. But this is about all-out effort. All right. So next one. Remember the goal. Right there. Create a successful long-term business. All right. How many slides do we have, Mickey? Do you know?
I'm not sure. Did you want me to go
Okay.
over it? Let
But
me see.
remember the goal, okay?
Okay. Well, I
It's
could see it right
fun,
now.
profitable business. That's what you're looking for. All right. This is not about becoming a lieutenant or a colonel or hey, get that out of this is about money. All right. And you want to make the money so you can do what you want. See, that's the key. Figure out how to make the money. And with the system they have right now, you're able to increase your earnings as you're building your profit centers. Next one.
I think that was it.
Good. Okay. Now here, shoot it back to me. Thank you very much. I'm gonna show you guys one thing and then I'll do a question and answer. Okay. Put it back. How do you put it back to my screen?
You're
How
on.
do
You're on right now. We could see you.
Okay, good. Okay. Listen to this very carefully because it's not something that you're taught. Okay. Um, right now, we're putting together a I don't know because we have so many projects, but we were putting together a major entrepreneur. Uh, it's a professional entrepreneurs class at this place I always do my meetings at. It looks like United Nations. It's really cool. Every floor is, everybody has a microphone and screen. It's a real cool auditorium. Okay. But it's what we teach are advanced classes to be able to accelerate whatever you're trying to do. Last night I was talking to Dimla and her top leaders team there, and I'm sure they learned something because I shown them something that's not taught out there. Okay, it's in the entrepreneur mindset class, right? So as you're doing this business, okay, get yourself a board, a board. Okay, it's got to be touchable. It can't be on the computer. You can do it also on the computer, but in addition to the computer, you must have that chart. Okay. You're not gonna, this is nothing fancy. All right. You can do this in 1 second. Put yourself, um, draw 3 lines across, 3 lines from one end to the other. So the chart's probably gonna be what? 1 feet, 2 feet. I don't know what the charts are like. 3 by 3 by 3, maybe. Okay. Draw a line from beginning to end and then separate it 60 times. Draw 60 lines in the middle. You have to draw one in the middle first, then go outways so you're not off balance. You're going to draw 60 line. You're going to have one line across and 60 lines, 60 cross lines, okay, to the end, which is just put a ball there. You're gonna draw the second one, and you're gonna draw 60 lines again. 60, same thing, and you're gonna have 3 lines altogether. Okay. The first line represents time in the business from today. If you do this and you have your group do this, they will not only connect more, you'll have some producers because you're giving them a map and you're giving them a goal. And it's very simple. I mean, ultra simple. Okay. The object is to get in the habit and to look at a small chart. Okay. I got off. For some reason, it knocked me off here. Okay, but you can see me, right, Mickey? You're my navigator.
I can see you.
Okay. This is a 5-year plan. 5-year plan. The first line represents time. Each one of those cross marks represents a month. Okay. Every time you accomplish a month, fill it up with green. Green, a thick green marker. So you know where you are on this journey. Just so you know, I'm doing this with a program we just started a few months back, and I happen to be crossing my second cross line because it's now been 2 months since we launched it, and in 5 years that thing will be massive. We will accomplish what, right now the people that are there, I know they're thinking it's cool and no, this is a long journey. Okay.
Daniel,
A business is a long journey.
Daniel, I drew it on my Remarkable. I want to show it to you if that's what you're talking about. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Is it like that?
No. Three
No?
lines across.
Three
Put
lines
just put
across.
3 lines, nothing else. I don't
Okay.
want anything else but 3 lines on the top.
Three. Oh, just three, not all these lines here?
No, just 3 lines, one in the top, one in the middle, one in the bottom.
Okay. So make you first you said make a square, and I'm gonna do it in front of
No
everybody.
square. There's no square.
Okay. Just 3 lines.
Just 3 lines.
Horizontal or vertical?
Or horizontal.
Okay.
Oh no, vertical.
So vertical?
Vertical.
Okay.
What's vertical? Sideways?
Yeah,
There.
this is
Go.
horizontal.
That's
Yeah,
horizontal.
horizontal. There you go.
Yeah,
Go.
me and you yeah, I'm with you.
3 of
English.
them.
Okay.
There you go. Get
Okay.
yourself a chart and do that.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to give you a success plan who has mentored dozens of people. And this is how they begin right here. All right. Have yourself 3 lines. Now, on the first line, crosswise, vertical wise, you're going to put 60 lines.
So, like,
Small
do you want me to
lines,
put it right
very
here?
small. Very small. There, about that size.
And then I put 60?
Yeah, 60 of them across.
Oh, 60 across.
On top of the line, on top, not on top, across the first line.
Like
There.
this?
Yes, there.
Oh, okay. So
60 of them.
3.
Let's
4.
just put a few. It's okay.
You got
Okay.
okay.
You guys got it, right? Can you put time in front of that?
Like right here or
Yeah, on the top.
on the top?
Yeah, just anywhere to the left. This is your time chart right there. Okay, from today. This is your time chart because you're going to do this from today. And I assure you, in 5 years, 60 months, you will have accomplished your lifestyle. With these 3 simple things right here. Now, when you cross the first month, you put a green magic marker across it. Or the top, you fill it up. See the space in between the first and second under time?
Yeah.
You fill
Like
that
right
up with green. There, that'll be green. See? Okay, there, just like that. But in green, bright green. You have to know it's time. Okay? That tells you you need to go. Okay? That green represents go. Keep moving. So you're going to fill it up every time you cross a month to the second month. There's 60 of them. Can you do that? Let me tell you something. The 5-year mark at the end, on the end, can you put 60?
Right here?
Yeah, 60. There you go. That 60 months will come whether you do this or not.
Hmm.
Okay? It's going to be here no matter what. Some of you at the end of that 60 are going to say, "Man, that dude was right. Oh my God. Everybody has to learn this." And some of you are going to go, "Wow, I should have done it." And some of you are going to don't even know. You're going to be in the same boat. Okay? I'm putting some wind and direction behind your boat. All right? The second one, you're going to put the crosses again, the second line. Same thing. Cross, cross, cross. Right? Just like that. Put a bunch of them, just like you did the first one. Okay? The second one, are you putting crosses? Just
Yeah,
make
it just takes time to come on.
okay.
Let me get back. You can keep talking. It's gonna come back.
This is colossal information for you guys. This is colossal. You're going to know why some people, because they have stuff. You know what I mean? That's why they're getting there. They have extra things. They learned extra things. They didn't manufacture it. I didn't manufacture this. I learned this from a guy named Errol Abramson, who was one of my mentors. You know, there, cool. Okay. On top of it, put production. Okay. Every time you do a production, all right, you put a blue mark there. Same mark, except this time it'll be in blue, like like the same thing as the time. There. Okay. Every time you sell a product or recruit a person, you put a mark. Every time you sell a product or recruit a person, okay, you put a mark. Now, you can't put 2 marks. There are no 2 marks. There are no 2 marks. There's no 2 jumps. There's none. You get 1 for recruiting. And if you sold that person, that doesn't count as 2. That's 1. Okay? Every time you get 1, you put a mark. And you need to go to 60. Right?
Yes.
That's 12 a year. Let me give you some advice. If you cannot sell 12 of these a year, excuse me, it's 5 a year. 5 times 2, 5 a year. If you cannot do that 5 a year, okay, you're in the wrong business. If you open up a hamburger shop and you don't sell 5 hamburgers a year, maybe you should you should open up a shoe store or something. Go into something else, man. That ain't it for you. Okay. So because this is what we do in this business. We sell products and we get people that hopefully will duplicate. And sometimes we get fortunate and get both, right?
Mm.
So every time you get one, you mark one. All right. This will, again, on the other side, put down 60 wins instead of 60 months. There. All you need is 60. That's 5 a year to hit your goal. Okay? And then the third one, you're going to do the same thing, blum, 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 blum. Okay? And this one, put again green. dark green. Put 3 of them. On top, put habits. Put a dollar sign and habits. A dollar sign and habits. There you go. Okay? Every time you get a check, you take out money out of it. I want you to, somebody told me the other day, oh, it's hard for me to save. They don't get it. The amount has nothing to do with this. Okay? Let me ask everybody who's watching this. Can you save a dollar? Or let me give a real one. Can you save $5 out of the check you get? If not, can you save a dollar? But I'll start with 5 because my dog can save $5. Okay? So $5 out of every check you get. All right? $5, $10, $100. Get in the habit of saving money, putting money away. Get in that habit. Let me give you, it's not about the amount. The amount will come later. I assure you, if you commit to this program, the amount will come later. Put away $5, put away $10. It's not about the saving. It's got nothing to do with the amount. It's got nothing to do with the amount. My mentor said that to me because I was thinking, I can't save, man. Don't you know I am broke? You know? He said, can you save a dollar out of that $500 check? Can you save $5 out of that 8-point check, 6-point, 4-point? Okay. Get in the habit of always paying yourself first. Okay. Money habits. Every time you put money away from a check, you put a green line. Every time you put a green line. Every time you put a green line. At the end of the 60 months there, okay, there you're going to put 60. In the bottom, you're going to put 60
Mm-hmm.
swings.
Swings. All right.
Anytime you're able to put money away. See, people think saving money is about saving, I can't save, I can't afford that. Hey, it's not, it's got nothing to do, nothing to do with that. Okay. It's about creating a habit. Number one. I'm just going to give you number one. It's about creating a habit. So now you learn how to always put money away, okay? And simultaneously, you need to put money around you. Some people see me and I have so if you've been with me and asked me for a card, I carry a lot of money. I carry hundreds, okay? I always do. I've been doing that for 30 years since my mentor told me that, okay? Since 1987. He said, carry a lot of money. It's not, I don't carry the money to spend it. It's got nothing to do with that. Okay. And I don't really carry the money to show off. I don't really want to show off. Okay. I use plastic just like all of you. I carry the money because I was taught to put money around me. Put it in your car. Put some in the in your closet. Put some in your wherever. Make sure to have some in your wallet. Put some in the bank. Create a habit of placing money around you. Now, I don't know if this is some kind of uh, voodoo thing or or island whatever it is, okay? It works. You've heard of you are what you're surrounded with. You become a product of your environment. Has anybody ever heard that statement? You're a product of your environment. They're not just talking about people. They're talking about stuff. So if you have money all around you, the you become a magnet for money. Money will find you. It's now searching you. Why? Because their friend said, "Hey, everybody hangs out with that dude there." So have it in your car, have it in your wherever, man. Have it all. Put it in a tin can and put it in your yard, whatever. I got a friend who's very successful. And I swear to you, truth, he has money in tin cans in his yard, buried. Very successful. Came from flat broke. So check that one out. Anyway, creating the habit is the thing, okay? So time, production, habits. If you can complete that, you will reach your desired lifestyle. It's not easy to complete. I know some of you think, "Oh, this is no problem." No, 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 no. There's going to be times where you're going, "Hey, what am I doing here, man?" So, yeah, that comes. But don't forget, and there's going to be times when you fall. You're going to fall a lot, okay, when you're going, because now you have a target, and a target gives you an opportunity to fail. Don't forget that. But don't forget the failures are stepping stones. See, the target gives you an opportunity to fail to be able to create stepping stones to reach your goal. That's what if you don't have no stepping stones, how do you get across the creek, right? And some people don't they don't want to, they think failure is a failure. No. No. No, failure is a stepping stone. Think about it all your life. How many things have you learned from failing, right? Right? No question about it. That's the key, man. We got to be like children again. They don't care. They can fall 20 times and you're scared because you're the dad or you're the mom, right? They just get back up, man. They get back up. The failing doesn't, they know I'm going to fall. I'm going to fall. But pretty soon the falling stops. Just like here, pretty soon the worrying of money stops. It's not even there. Doesn't, you know? So try to do that, okay? You just learned colossal information. So it's something they don't teach outside this network of multi whatever that I happen to connect with here, okay? So anyway, last three things. One, pray, man. Okay, pray. I don't care who you pray to. Pray to something. You know, if you happen to believe what I believe in, pray. Not for him. He knows what you've been praying all your life. He's been listening to you. He already wants you to shut up, man. So it's not about you. It's about you reminding yourself of what you want. Pray every day for what you want. Just say, "Hey, don't forget, special prayer, man. Just it's not for him. And some of you are gonna say, "Hey, I prayed already, nothing happens." Hey, get in line, man. You gotta wait. Okay? He's got a lot of text messages, man. So you need to wait, okay? But you need to continue that and make it a habit. Second, I already said it. Invest, save money, save money, save money. I'm not talking about saving a lot of money. If you get this message, it's about saving a habit. It's a habit. It's a habit. It becomes a habit. Pretty soon, the amount will come. The amount will always come because your habit will push you to increase the amount. So don't worry about the amount. Right now, you're trying to get the amount. You don't even have the habit. So that's why you're having a hard time. Okay. And third, pay your taxes. I say that at every of our entrepreneur meeting, you know, because if you're going to make money, you need to just you're going to meet them. So why don't you already take care of it ahead of time? Okay. So, because if you're going what I think you're going, for the people here that will accomplish that lines, you're going to need to pay your taxes, okay? Because there'll be stuff happening in your life that will be very good. All right? So, Dimla, that's all I got to say. If you have anything from me, what do you think?
That's right. So, Mr. Davis, so you have something for Q&A with Mr. Daniel. So thank you very much. I'm
Yeah,
very
we got
appreciative.
about 10 because we started a little bit late. So I'll go, we want to go a hard 1 hour. So what's the next thing here?
Yes.
Yeah, Daniel, sorry for starting late. I know everyone, we didn't have a proper introduction to
No,
Mr.
that's good. No,
DIMACALE.
no, they don't need to know me. They just need to know that I
Uh,
I teach entrepreneurs.
that's great. That's great. We are very lucky to have you here today, sir. Could you I know that we're talking about the Enagic has a super hyped online system. So could you share with everyone a little bit about it and how they go about
We
starting?
started. Did you go on it?
Yes, I did.
Did you see it?
Yes, I saw it. It was great. It
Okay.
was great.
Yeah. Uh, we started a group of mine, mastermind. They're not my team. They're all from different teams. You can't make this work unless you can connect the team. Okay. And because I gave them all a Lamborghini, they just, and I talked them into coming in with me. No, I'm just kidding. None of these people are paid. Okay. They're doing this on their own, and they're all top people. But the first thing I looked for was character and integrity. Those are the two things I want to know, and commitment to the business. So we put 16 brains together and we created a social media platform that will, wow. Mickey, do you have a presentation on this?
Did you want me to show them or?
Yeah, do you have a 60-second, 2-minute thing on it? Real quick.
Sure, sure. You know
Watch
what I'll do
this.
is I'll just pull out the website so I can show them. How
Yeah,
about
go
that?
ahead.
I'll
Yeah,
do it
that's
like
what I
in two
mean.
minutes.
That's
Okay.
what I mean. While you're
Okay,
talking,
let me do that real quick.
stay tuned. Okay, don't go anywhere. Watch this. It's killer info.
Okay.
Because we just
So,
did this. This is massive for social media people.
okay, so first, all of you guys should have EWS, which is a Enagic Web System. You log in this way. Since this is recorded, you could watch this over and over. Once you log in, it'll put you into this system here. All right. Once you have this system, all you're going to do is you're going to go over here to team and training. You're going to click on that. Oops, click on that right here. You see it'll say tracking right here. And this is the board. This is where you want to be. So everyone that's here, what I would highly recommend you do so you can get to know this system, going to my training. You want to watch this training. This is the entrepreneur launch system, and this is what we're sending to people. But what you want to do is you want to know what you're watching or what you're sending before you watch it, right? So if you go on here, what you're going to do is you're going to start actually seeing you're going to review the material like this, and you're going to see that you have several classes here. You have this class here, and if you click on it, and you'll see somebody you know, Daniel. My name is Daniel. There you go. So imagine all your prospect going to see Daniel going through this launch, and then they're also gonna see a demo by Geo and so forth. And you want to watch this over. This is called my training, okay? So like right here, my training. And on top of that, there's a business launch training where you're going to learn a lot more. And you're also going to learn how to lead generation, product mastery, leadership duplication. And also, you're going to have lead generation to social media as well. So we have social media training. We have all kind of training from the top leaders. And then if you want to share this with people, you click on this part, sharing. And now you have three ways of sharing it. If you just want to share a demo and a compensation plan by geo, you could do that by going over here and click on this button right here. It says copy, and I could literally text this to anybody. That's all you got to do. Over here is Chris Allen. He created one. If you want to advertise, you send your people to this webinar here. It's how to build a six-figure business right here. And that webinar attaches to the Entrepreneur Launch Program. And then this is just if you wanted to send the Entrepreneur Launch Program, you send this to the people right there. Okay. So then this is, oh, I'm actually going to share my prospects, but here it is. I don't care. And then this is really good, but this is my progress. Okay. This is when you send people to this site, the THL, it logs in everyone that you sent them to. So, like, I'll give you an example. Lionel is a guy that I sent. I know that he finished they completed everything. So, if I wanted to find out this person right here, they are stuck somewhere. So, all I have to do is click on this and I could figure out where they're stuck. So I know that they're stuck in the right vehicle. They watched 13% of it. So now I could call this person and say, hey, you're stuck over here. What's happening? And I could tell when they stop in June 4th, where they started and when they're stopping. And I could also do this for my team members. I could click on this. Now, all the team members that have watched it, I could see them, how much they watch or if they didn't watch. And I could also see the status, who started, who didn't start. So these are people that I've sent it to. They didn't start. Oh, well, that's actually, here, let me, my contacts. They didn't start. These are the people that didn't start, like your neighbor. Okay. People in progress and people that completed right there. So I know that these are people that completed. This lady right here, she completed in 1 day. So don't think that people are not hungry to complete this. So that's pretty much.
Do you have the way Daryl explained it, the first one with the arrow going from
the conversion? No, I don't have that
okay,
here,
that's
but
okay.
yeah. But
All
let
right.
me stop the sharing real quick. But that's the great thing about this is I send this to my prospects, who sends it to their prospects, and I could actually have their prospect under my and I could follow up on theirs without having to ask them. So
Okay. That we introduced a THL system that's being converted in several languages right now. It's happening. What language do we have it in? Some of the things. Can you convert it?
well, right now they're working. I know we have French. Right now, each website could be converted to multiple languages, but as far as all our training, now with AI, it shouldn't be a problem, you know? So I think
But
they're
they can be
working on
converted?
oh, absolutely. They're working on Spanish and they're working on French and Spanish. That's what they're working on right now.
Do they have Vietnamese?
If you push it, Daniel, they will. Everybody listen to you, so they will if you tell them.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Please
right.
do.
So anyway, that's the system, and it's very strong and it'll help people. Okay. I don't do that. As you can see, I don't do that. I still do face to face. I still give water away. That's me. But then I show them what we have, just in case they're social media savvy, especially if you recruit young people. Young people are social, that's where they hang out, right? So they will love it. When they see all that Star Wars gadgets, wow, you're gonna freak out, man. So anyway, any other things?
Yes, please.
Yes.
We also were kind of talk briefly about the new product the company is introducing this month. Is that a classified information that you could
Well, I'm sure it's out
disclose?
now because, I learned this in my throughout life. And if you want something to go out there, tell your people not to say anything. So it'll multiply the heat.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, it's at the conference, they're going to be introducing the next Enagic product. So, and this one is a major hit for them. That's my opinion. I told that to them. They're introducing the Enagic skincare line that's produced with the #1 and largest producer of skincare in the world, based out of Korea. And all the lines have no. They're all made with Kangen water. It's the feedback and the results during the past, since the beginning of the year, have been phenomenal. They're talking about it like crazy. Of course, the one thing that's the issue is going to be the price, because this is high end. Okay, but it's going to explode in the women's section. So if you have women in your organization, you need to go and get them revived. Go buy them some flowers, guys, because they are going to go ballistic, because this is what they do, right? Most people don't see that until now, but you know, if I go out to lunch with Mickey, we're not talking about skincare or eyeliners or lipstick or stuff that makes you whatever, you know, that, right? We don't do that. Okay? Guys don't do that. Women do automatically. It's in their DNA. You know, that's what they talk about during lunch. They talk about kids and makeup and their husband. Okay? So what you want to do here is get your people. You need to recruit heavily and let them know something big is coming. It will explode the business in Enagic. It's going to be a Mary Kay moment for Enagic. So their flagship product, though, is still the one you make money on, is still the K8. Don't forget that. These are add-ons, and this is a good one, but it's not like your K8, your water product, which gives you results immediately. Okay? You know, they quench their thirst right away. They know, right? And then some other things happen, but instant results. With the other lines they have, you have to be a salesperson, because you can't share it. You can tell somebody about it, or if you're, you know, if you want to spend money, you can give them sets. But you know, but it will explode in the women's line, because they will all want to try it, and if they try it, they're gonna continue with it. So that's what the feedback I'm getting from all the people, corporate. Okay, it's big.
Great,
Get your people going. You know, to the THL system, you can revive your people. And if not, hey, go get a. You know, sometimes it's better to give birth than raise the dead. So, you know, go get some new people. Go get some new people. You can get new people. It's so easy to get new people, you know. So you meet people every day. We were at a concert the other night, Rod Stewart and Hollywood Bowl. I wanted to recruit the limo guy because he was Filipino. Imagine that. Imagine having me and the driver's Filipino. Oh my God. But I didn't want to throw up on him. Right? So the next time, which my daughter and I are going to use him next month for the Beach Boys, we're going to use him again. And now I'm going to drip a little bit on him. See, that's another lesson. Some of you are coming out there with a fire hose and washing your prospects down, and you're washing them down the street. Your water is so strong. You know, you need to drip, 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 little bit at a time. Have a plan. Okay, my plan is recruiting this guy. Probably he'll be at the August 2nd executive luncheon that we're doing. 1,000,000%. He'll be there. And I'll introduce you to him, Mickey. So this is a real story. That's how I recruit. And I'm not interested in a sale from him. I'm not interested in the commission at all because I'm going to spend more money on him than I make on that. Whatever you make now, whatever, 2, 3 grand, whatever. I'm a little bit more greedy than that. I'm interested in the 100 sales behind him. You guys get that? So, you know, when you look at a person, look behind him once in a while to see if, there's is there 100 sales behind you? Because a sale to me is, I'll take it, but it's sort of a waste of your time, because you still have to spend an hour or 2 hours. My time's worth more than that. So anyway, hope you got a good class today, guys. Any other questions?
That's great. With that, do you have, Daniel, do you have like a regular training sessions that everyone here can kind of participate and plug in?
No, but I have training sessions in the True Health Lifestyle System that we recorded, and once in a while I do a training there. You know what I mean? So I'm more I'm more in the peaceful part of my life now. So okay.
Okay, with that, so the one last thing here, Daniel, I know everybody here is excited that you are the visionary and of the company. And if everybody doesn't know, Enagic, Mr. Oshiro, value his advice. He's one of the main advisors. He sits on the board of advisors. So could you please share with us any kind of tips, and you see the future of our company is kind of in the horizon. We talk about obviously the new line, the product line is going to explode. Beyond that, could you share anything about where the company's vision in the next 3 to 5 years, and where it is the perfect timing for anybody who comes in or who's kind of on the fence right now?
Yeah, this company, there are 5 companies out there that are mega weights. They're mega, and the New Skin, Herbalife, you know who they are. Okay.
Mhm.
There are 5 of them. If you look at the top 5, they're all billion-dollar companies. Enagic has hit the billion-dollar mark, and I believe between now and 2030, they're gonna hit the $2 billion mark. That means people who start again today that become successful, they're gonna have the same rush of fortune that the old timers had. So here's another chapter to get yourself going to, because they're gonna do 2 billion by 2030. I told that to Mr. O. I believe that's when he'll hit it. I think this will be one of their biggest months next month. I think they'll run out of inventory on the skincare line. They need to ramp that up. I told that to them about the K8, so they built another factory. So anyway, I'm just looking at roads ahead for him that I think will, but I believe Enagic will create more successful stories than they did in the first 50 years, this next 5 years. There'll be more earnings in this next 5 years than there was from 1 to 50. This next 5 years, because all this THL system, this makeup line, there's a lot of stuff going on out there that's exploding it. And then last is, I don't think the top earner in Enagic has been recruited yet. I don't think
so.
I think he's still out there looking. So, I said that in 2016, and look, Balas came and exploded everybody out of the thing. So I'm telling you right now, the top earners, there's going to be a second set of top earners in the company, because the old set, they're old, man. I hang out with them. These people can't even walk. Okay, so and the new. I told that to Mr. Oshiro at the advisory meeting. Aren't you tired of looking at them? You know, go get some new young guns in here. You know, we want some new faces, new producers. So the young is coming in. They're going to explode the system. So the next 5 years is going to be like a gold rush in Enagic. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much. With that, I return it to Yimla. You wanted to be able to wrap it up. Thank you so much for your time, Daniel. Anybody else? Are you okay with maybe 5 minutes for the
Whatever they want.
for the Zoom?
Yeah.
I'm
We
here
can
for your
open up.
group.
Yeah, we can open up. Anybody who you guys have any questions?
Hope you learned
go ahead.
something.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yes,
Daniel, I also have the skincare. Like, if they want to see it, I have a 3 PowerPoint on that. If
Can
they
you
wanted
show
to
it?
see it. Sure,
Can
yeah.
you show
I'll
it?
do it
Oh,
right
that'd
now.
be great. Thank you.
No problem. Can everybody see it?
Yes.
Wow.
See the Enagic symbol?
Wow.
Wow, that's amazing.
There you go. That was your teaser.
Yeah, they're phenomenal. The
I
field
don't even
is
know
gonna
what
go
they are,
nuts.
but
The women are gonna go nuts. I'm telling you right now, 1,000,000%, because of the ingredients and the testimonials. So, okay. Any questions?
Yes. Yes. So everybody have a question with Daniel?
That's okay. I think I answered a lot. You
Yes.
know,
So
you guys learned a lot of stuff today that's really good material. And if I was gonna leave you with one thing, make that chart. Do that chart I showed you.
Okay.
Do that chart. You know, it's nothing to you. It's nothing. And if you can't get a chart, go to your copier or put 6 pieces of paper together and go get a Scotch tape and hang it up in your wall and have it in front of you. Don't get that chart and hide it. Have it in front of you. Take a picture of it and put it on your phone so that sometimes when you know when you're out there, you can look at your phone and it'll tell you, "Hey buddy, you ain't doing well. You know, go get your butt rolling." See? So, but that chart reminds you every day. And at the end of it, you will either have created the lifestyle you want, or you're in the same old space. So let's see what happens. It's not an easy chart, by the way. Looks easy, but it becomes easy when you've done dozens of them. You know, I do this for my targets. I do this right now for the THL group. I have to remind everybody that they're on their 2nd month. You know, so because it's massive right now, but it takes 60 months to make a tree, to you know, to make lemons that are ripe and juicy. It takes months. Okay. So,
Right.
thank you.
all right.
Well,
Bye-bye.
thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Everybody
Thank you
help
so
me give
much.
a big hands or hearts or
Yes. Thank
had
you.
to
Thank you so much.
Mr. DiMaCale, please.
Yeah.
A big welcome
Yes.
from Yimla's team.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you
Have
so
a
much.
peaceful weekend.
Yes. Thank you very much.
you.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. And thank you for United Family. Thank you for anyone.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you so much.
See you the next Zoom. Thank you.
See everyone is the next one, 2 weeks.
Yes, 2 weeks.
See
Thank
you
you.
in 2 weeks.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah. Thank you. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.
Have a
Bye-bye,
great
everyone. Thank
weekend.
you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.